Why do reboots of the Munsters always fail, but reboots of the Addams Family always seem to resonate with modern audiences? A lot of people will say it's because the Munsters is nothing but a cheap knockoff of the Addams Family, which is not entirely true. When CBS learned that ABC was adapting Charles Addams' cartoon into The Addams Family, they decided they wanted to make a sitcom about monsters as well. But they didn't want to start their adaptation from scratch either, so they decided to use the classic Universal monsters. You might find yourself thinking Lily Munster has way more in common with June Cleaver than she does the Bride of Frankenstein, and you'd be right. In 1963, Leave It to Beaver decided to end its 6-season run. Two of the creators of Leave It to Beaver, Joe Connolly and Bob Mosher, were shopping around a show about desegregation and a black family moving into a white suburb, but no network would touch it. When they caught wind of the untitled CBS Monsters program, they knew they wanted in. Both the Addams Family and the Munsters are extremely subversive when it comes to the sitcom genre. The Addams Family is a smart, sexy show about a rich family who are human, but are just very weird and embrace their differences. And the Munsters started out as a show about a sweet, loving family that just happens to look different from everyone else, but is really just like your family. As for the granddaughter, cousin, and niece, poor Marilyn Munster. She was a light-skinned, white-passing woman who didn't fit in with Black society or white society. Yes, she was beautiful and smart and funny and kind, but as soon as the white society learned who her family was, they would run for the hills. And the monster society at large was very distrustful of her. It's not that they haven't tried and tried and tried to bring the Munsters back, but not one of the reboots works because it's missing the key element of integration and desegregation. If you remember the Munsters as an extremely silly and goofy show, it's because that's what it became once the censors and network figured out what the creators were doing. Leave a comment if you like this video, and if you would like me to do a video on Leave It to Beaver and how it was actually extremely progressive and subversive, let me know in the comments. All right, my string onions, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. Mwah.